If you're over 60 and you've noticed that simple things like getting dressed, standing up, or walking across an uneven surface now require extra thought, extra caution, maybe even a hand on the wall, I want you to know something important. You're not alone. And more than that, this isn't just aging. What's really happening is that three critical balance systems in your body have quietly gone to sleep. Most people don't even know these systems exist. Your doctor might not have mentioned them. But here's the incredible news: you can wake them up. And it doesn't take hours of exercise, expensive equipment, or a gym membership. In fact, there's one movement, just one, that retrains all three of these systems at the same time. It's so simple you can do it in your living room right now. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do it step by step, safely and effectively. Because in just 2 minutes a day, this movement can help you feel steady on your feet again, walk with confidence, and reclaim that sense of security you thought was gone forever. Let's begin. Before we get to the movement itself, you need to understand why it works so well. And to do that, I need to tell you about the three systems that control your balance. Most people think balance is all about leg strength, and yes, strong legs help. But that's only about 20% of the story. True, reliable balance comes from three separate systems working together like a team. Think of it like a three-legged stool. If even one leg is weak, the whole thing becomes unstable. The first system is called proprioception. This is a fancy word for the tiny sensors in your feet, ankles, and legs that constantly send messages to your brain about where your body is in space. There are over 200,000 of these sensors in the soles of your feet alone. Every time you step, they're reading the texture of the ground, the amount of pressure, the angle of your foot. But here's the problem. If you spend most of your time on flat, even surfaces wearing cushioned shoes, these sensors start to go quiet. Your brain stops listening to them. And when that happens, you lose that instinctive feel for balance. The second system is your vestibular system. This is a set of tiny structures in your inner ear that detect motion and changes in head position. Every time you turn your head, look up, or bend down, your vestibular system tells your brain exactly what's happening, so your body can adjust instantly. But just like the sensors in your feet, if you don't challenge this system regularly, it weakens. The third system is your vision. Your eyes give your brain a constant stream of information about where you are in relation to your surroundings. And this is where it gets interesting. Most people over 60 start relying almost entirely on their vision for balance. They don't realize it, but they've stopped trusting their feet and their inner ear. This is why walking in dim lighting or on uneven ground feels so much harder. Your eyes can't compensate anymore. So here's the key. Most balance exercises only train one or maybe two of these systems. Standing on one leg? That's mostly leg strength. Heel-to-toe walking? That's vision and a little proprioception. But the movement I'm about to show you activates all three systems at once. It wakes up the sensors in your feet, challenges your vestibular system, and trains your brain to stop depending solely on your eyes. That's why it works so fast. You're not just getting stronger, you're reteaching your entire body how to balance naturally again. Now let's get to the movement itself. This is what I call the foundation movement, and it's designed to wake up those sleeping sensors in your feet while teaching your body to let go of unnecessary tension. Before you start, I want you to set yourself up for safety and success. You'll need a sturdy chair or a wall nearby, something you can touch lightly if you need to steady yourself. Don't think of this as a crutch. Think of it as a safety net while you rebuild your confidence. Stand with your feet hip-width apart, about the distance of your fist between your ankles. Let your arms hang naturally by your sides. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Feel your shoulders drop away from your ears. Now, here's where this movement becomes different from anything you've tried before. I want you to slowly shift your weight onto your right leg. But as you do this, pay attention to something specific. Feel the contact between the sole of your foot and the floor. Notice where the pressure is. Is it more in your heel, the ball of your foot, the outer edge? Don't judge it, just notice it. Now here's the key mindset shift. Most people, when they try to balance, they grip the floor with their toes. They tense their ankle, their knee, their hip. They turn their body into a rigid pole and try to force themselves to stay upright. That's exactly what you don't want to do. Instead, I want you to imagine that the floor is rising up to meet your foot, like the ground is your partner, not your opponent. Allow your body weight to be supported by the ground. Let the floor do the work. This might sound strange, but trust me, this shift in how you think about balance changes everything. Now, do a quick mental scan of your body. Is your jaw clenched? Let it go. Are your shoulders up by your ears? Drop them. Is your standing knee locked tight? Soften it just slightly. Are you holding your breath? Breathe naturally, in for 4 seconds, out for 6. When you've released all that unnecessary tension, when you feel like your foot is truly connected to the floor, then, and only then, lift your left foot just an inch or two off the ground. Not high. Just enough that it's no longer touching. You might wobble. That's completely normal. That wobble is your brain and your foot having a conversation they haven't had in a while. Your body is relearning. Hold this position for 10 to 15 seconds. If you need to touch the wall or chair, do it. There's no shame in that. In fact, using a light touch with one finger is a great way to build confidence without becoming dependent. After 15 seconds, slowly lower your foot back down. Pause. Take a breath. Notice how you feel. Then switch sides. Shift your weight to your left leg. Feel the floor. Release the tension. Lift your right foot. Hold for 15 seconds. That's it. That's the foundation movement. It looks simple, and it is simple. But what's happening inside your body is profound. Every second you hold that position, thousands of signals are traveling from the sensors in your foot up to your brain. Your nervous system is waking up. Your balance is being rebuilt from the ground up. Do this twice a day, morning and evening, 2 minutes total. That's all it takes to start seeing real change. Once you can hold that foundation movement for 30 seconds on each leg without wobbling or needing to touch your support, you're ready for the next level. This is where we start building real independence. I call this the confidence builder. The setup is almost the same. You'll still have a chair or countertop nearby, but here's the difference. This time it's just there as a backup. Your goal is to not touch it at all. Stand beside your support with your feet hip-width apart. Shift your weight onto one leg, just like before. Feel the floor beneath you. Release any tension in your jaw, shoulders, and knees. Now lift your other foot, but this time, raise it a bit higher, maybe 4 or 5 inches off the ground. Keep your lifted leg relaxed. Don't let it touch or lean against your standing leg. And here's the real challenge. Keep your pelvis level. A lot of people, when they lift one leg, they let that hip hike up or drop down. Imagine you're balancing a glass of water on each hip bone. You want to keep them perfectly even. Your eyes should stay focused on a single point directly in front of you at eye level. This gives your brain a stable reference point. Hold this position for 30 seconds on each side. If you start to lose your balance, you can touch the support lightly with one fingertip, just enough to steady yourself, then let go again. The goal is to build confidence without becoming dependent. Do this version for 1 to 2 weeks, twice a day, until you can hold 30 seconds on each leg without any wobbling and without touching your support even once. When you reach that point, you're ready for the final level. This is what I call the challenge. And this is where the magic really happens. This progression adds a completely new dimension by challenging your vestibular system, that inner ear balance system we talked about earlier. You're going to do everything the same way. Stand near your chair for safety. Shift your weight to one leg. Feel the floor, release tension, and lift your other foot. But now, here's what makes this advanced. Pick a specific object on the wall in front of you at eye level. It could be a light switch, a picture frame, a clock, anything that's not going to move. Lock your eyes on that object. Your eyes are not allowed to move from that spot. Got it? Now, slowly turn your head to the right. Your eyes stay glued to that object, then turn your head to the left. Eyes don't move. Keep turning your head side to side, slowly at first, while your eyes remain fixed on that one spot and your body stays balanced on one leg. This is incredibly challenging. Your brain is getting two conflicting signals. Your head is moving, but your eyes are telling your brain you're staying still. This forces your vestibular system and your proprioceptive sensors to work together in a way they probably haven't in years. Start by turning your head slowly, maybe taking 3 seconds to turn right and 3 seconds to turn left. As you get more comfortable over days and weeks, you can gradually increase the speed. Your goal is to hold this for 60 seconds on each leg. This progression mimics real-life situations. Think about it. When you're walking and you turn your head to look at something, maybe a car approaching from the side or someone calling your name, your body needs to stay stable even though your head is moving. That's exactly what this train is. Now, let me address the most common mistake I see with this entire sequence. The mistake is holding your breath and tensioning your entire body the moment you lift your foot. I see it all the time. People take a big breath in, hold it, clench their jaw, tighten their shoulders, lock their knees, and then wonder why they feel shaky and unstable. Here's the fix. Before you lift your foot, take 3 normal breaths. In through your nose for 4 seconds, out through your mouth for 6 seconds. On the 4th breath, as you're exhaling, that's when you gently lift your foot. And then keep breathing naturally. Keep your jaw loose. Keep your shoulders down. Keep a tiny, tiny bend in your standing knee. Think of your standing leg as a flexible tree trunk, not a wooden board. It has a little give, a little spring. That's what keeps you stable. If you find yourself getting tense, do a quick body scan. Start at your jaw. Is it clenched? Let it go. Move to your shoulders. Are they up by your ears? Drop them. Check your standing knee. Is it locked? Soften it. And finally, your breath. Are you holding it? Let it flow. This conscious releasing of tension is just as important as the balance itself. Remember, balance isn't about rigidity. It's about being flexible, responsive, and connected to the ground beneath you. Let's bring this all together. You now have 3 levels of one powerful movement that retrains your entire balance system from the ground up. Level 1, the foundation movement. Stand on one leg for 15 seconds, focusing on feeling the floor and releasing tension. Do this until you can hold 30 seconds comfortably. Level 2, the confidence builder. Stand on one leg without touching your support, keeping your pelvis level for 30 seconds. Level 3, the challenge. Stand on one leg while turning your head side to side, eyes locked on one spot for 60 seconds. This progression isn't just about standing on one leg, it's about reclaiming your independence. Imagine being able to put your pants on while standing, without needing to sit down or hold on to something. Imagine walking across your lawn or a gravel driveway without that spike of fear. Imagine turning your head to look at something while you're walking and not feeling that moment of unsteadiness. That's what this movement gives you back. Here's your action plan. For the first 2 weeks, practice the foundation movement twice a day, morning and evening, 2 minutes total. Once you can hold it for 30 seconds on each leg without wobbling, move to the confidence builder for the next 2 weeks. Same schedule, twice a day. When you've mastered that, step up to the challenge. By week 5 or 6, you should be able to do the full advanced version. And at that point, you'll notice a massive difference in how stable and confident you feel in your daily life. Now, I want to hear from you. If you're ready to start rebuilding your balance today, comment below with the words, "Balance back." I read every single comment and I want to know you're taking action. And if this video helped you, please share it with a friend or family member who might be struggling with balance too. You could genuinely change someone's life. Before you go, make sure you're subscribed because in the next video, I'm going to show you a complete 5-minute morning routine that combines this movement with 2 other powerful exercises for total body stability. You won't want to miss it. Here's what I want you to remember. Your balance didn't disappear. It's not gone. It's just been sleeping. And today, right now, you're waking it up. You're not fragile. You're not finished. You're rebuilding. and that makes you stronger than you were yesterday. Stay steady, stay confident, and I'll see you in the next video.